A child is like a mirror. It reflects the anxiety and helplessness behind my calm and gentle appearance. No need to describe the whole process. Chinese parent who've helped with homework knows that kind of heartbreaking, relationship-destroying frustration. Of course, my shouting and roaring didn't make my child any smarter. Still confused, still lazy. When I finally calmed down and reflected, why was I angry? Was it because of my child's ignorance, or because of my own obsession? We often cling to our own expectations, like, my child should be smart, eager to learn, with great grades, just like I was. My child should play piano beautifully. My child should play soccer really well. I've given you everything, stayed by your side, taught you. Why haven't I seen the progress I expected? And so on, and so on. Chinese people have many deep-rooted fixations. Even after leaving that land, we carry all the same anxiety and stubbornness with us. As first-generation immigrants, this is a lesson we can't skip. To borrow Eileen Chang's words, if we can't humble ourselves to the dust, how can anything beautiful grow from it? We must let go of our obsessions and fully surrender to God. Letting go, easier said than done. To give up the desire to control, to hand over all authority to God, and wait in faith that He will make a way. That wait may be days, or years, or decades, even generations. Abraham never saw the land God promised, yet he believed until the end. Can we let go and trust God like that? Do we have the patience to wait on Him? When it comes to children, God says, they are His, and we are merely stewards. I admit I'm not a good steward. I often get angry at my child. I lack the patience and love to walk with my child through failure. I always want my child to immediately change after hearing my instruction. Though I'm a Christian and have heard and studied biblical teachings over and over, I still struggle with all the typical issues of Chinese parenting. Even though I've left that environment, the anxiety hasn't left me. Tiger parenting is like a reflex embedded deep in the bones of Chinese parents. Our children carry our hopes, but also burdens they were never meant to bear. Psalm 127 verse 3. Behold, children are a heritage from the Lord, the fruit of the womb is a reward. This verse clearly tells us children don't belong to us, they're a gift from God. As His heritage and reward, their ultimate belonging is to God. Ezekiel 16 verses 20 to 21, God rebukes Israel for offering children to idols. Moreover, you took your sons and your daughters, whom you bore to me, and these you sacrificed to them to be devoured. That you have slain my children and offered them up to them by causing them to pass through the fire. Here, God clearly says the children you bore are mine. They are my children. Since God says our children are His, would He ever ignore His own? Isaiah 54 verse 13. All your children shall be taught by the Lord, and great shall be the peace of your children. This is a direct promise. God Himself will teach your children and bring divine peace and guidance. So why does God place His children in this world? Because He wants them to be light in the darkness. Matthew 5 verse 14. You are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. Philippians 2 verses 15, 16. You shine among them like stars in the sky as you hold firmly to the word of life. God's children are sent into the world to be light and salt, to shine and shape the culture around them. For a child to become a light, the parent must be the one to ignite it. To light another candle, we must first become a burning one ourselves, a person fully trusting in God. If you're like me, weighed down by anxiety, feeling helpless in parenting, maybe it's time to let go, and let God take control. Trust Him. Wait for Him. And see what He will do in the lives of our children. Are you willing to let God take control?